enough. T repping Pac-Man, the best Pac-Man player in the world, and you have Kome repping Shulk. Of course, the only other Shulk back in the States really putting in that work is Nico as well, competing at Genesis.
And Nico does have his fair share of wins against top-level players. He has that win on, he has got his win on The Buzz, for instance. I believe another PGR player, not quite as highly ranked as Kome this season, but still definitely a threat and a menace. Meanwhile, on also stateside, in terms of Pac-Man players, you have Sinji, of course. Sinji, probably the best Pac-Man in the US.
Yep, most definitely. And of course, Kiwi as well. Pac-Man being able to get the results necessary, especially after definitely getting buffed in this game. Now, between T and Kome, I do believe T has his number on Kome. Between the 5 sets that they've played, T has won every single one.
Of course, the last set was a close 2-1 in the favor of T. So let's see if Kome is able to actually get one on the board now, or will it be yet another page in the book of T? Already starting off again, very similar to the first set that we saw today. You know, T sticking to those corners. Kome trying to get the advantage from there. The down air.
Jumping around these platforms. I like the way that Kome's slowing down. Again, he was able to adapt around the last time that these two had played. Look at the patience, trying to go for the up B out of shield, but a little too greedy there, T, out of that range.
Yeah, you saw that whole time T was just trying to go jump here, jump here, jump here, and Kome just didn't give it to him until he finally went for that up B out of shield. Tried to get the punish right there. Kome keeping this relatively close. The bell thrown in the air, but T definitely avoiding it.
Not trying to jump right in there. You see him drift back, forcing T to approach him instead, but the rising down air allowing him to get in with that approach.
Lovely use of the nair there. Didn't have the confidence that it was going to get hit right there. So he wasn't able to confirm into the forward air right there.
Knocking out of the fire hydrant.
Yeah, this is one of the disadvantages of Monado's speed, of course. Your damage output is cut pretty substantially, so it's going to take multiple hits to get those, to take down the hydrant.
And the last hit of the belt, and able to come back, switching immediately to jump art.
Very, very nice from Kome, still keeping this stock alive. The late hit of the down smash. Getting the hit right there.
Out of parry too. You see the empty hops coming from T, trying to look for his back air in, but Kome still not having a problem staying in shield.
You see constantly both these players are trying to read each other's jumps, but the patience from both of them to not commit to that option, very, very high level play.
Speed art coming online, but T will show right on time to avoid that back air. You see him trying to go for that rising nair to try to catch the jump. Fire hydrant allowing T to safely get the projectile out and take out Kome's first stock so far of the set.
Orange doing enough damage to break through that hydrant and get the KO for T right there. Trying to go for a crazy edge guard with the hydrant assist.
Yeah, but Kome jumping right on top of that to avoid getting hit by T. Following up, but the shield pressure coming from the fire hydrant and the nair.
Auto speed out, T in the corner. We're just trying to look for this crucial blow, but look at this movement coming out from T. He's trying to break his ankles.
Trying to break out the ankles, but not just that, finding the window of opportunity to catch Kome sleeping. Smash art coming on. The dash attack going to send Kome off stage. So he's trying to go for that landing up air, but Kome coming in.
Smash art, neutral air of all tools to finally get the KO. Kome just sitting in the corner, staying in shield, remaining vigilant. And I like those air slashes in the corner right there, knowing that he has the platform to evade safety. Yeah, the most that T would be able to get off there would be like an up air or a neutral air.
Yeah, not trying to jump in, and T also just dashing away from Kome to try to actually maneuver himself around these aerials.
Finding a big opening with that Galaxian.
Not going to get hard punished for whipping that grab. Belt is out. I like the air dodge back, still trying to retreat to the ledge. We've seen T play on this ledge plenty of times. The fire hydrant is out. Trying to throw it towards the water. You saw right there, we saw that similarly earlier on today with the strawberry. The landing down air, you saw the attempt on the forward smash.
One of T's many bag of tricks. Despite being such a fundamentally strong player with this character, he still has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Doing it once again and managing to actually land it, but the shield art coming out right on time, protecting Kome.
So crucial right there. And look at how long this stock has been around. 156% for Kome. That was so smart. Genius play coming out from Kome. Again, that bag of tricks seemingly endless.
T knowing his character so well, being able to do that out of the grab and throwing the apple upwards. Smash art is ready here. How long could he hold on to this lead? Trying to stall it out. The best option that you could possibly do. We've been seeing that a lot from T, not trying to overcommit, but managing to get that forward smash safely. The falling up air into the back air, of course, the bread and butter that we've seen before. Ooh, but landing on top of him with the down air a little too far, forcing him to get grabbed.
A little bit of a punish coming out from Kome. He's not out of this game yet. Still down a stock, but high percent for T. Good forward throw right in the corner right there. Taking this to a last stock situation.
Although Kome saw the law of physics completely just not exist right there, still managed to find the stock and not get hit by that belt through the stage. And his dash back's coming from T. And of course, Kome to try to approach and think that he's safe, but he's not.
Again, just the patience around the hydrants. Good jump away to avoid both the hydrant and the key right there.
Rising Nair, you see that coming out from Kome. But rising Nair from T himself, pushing Kome back towards the ledge.
Going into Buster Art right now. Oh, and that's going to be it. Sometimes he just goes for that running bell throw, and it gets the mark, and it gets the KO. T, game one, going to him. And of course, now that we're back in top three, once again, we are back to the best of 5 format, giving both players even more time to adapt to each other's gameplay.
Yeah, between the stalling out on the smash art, T doing a really good job versus Shulk overall. But the dash back and forth, honestly catching Kome off guard those last 2 stocks. Trying to figure out a kind of pick right here. Going to Smashville. What's crazy about this matchup in particular is Kome, the way that he was using the arts to try to maneuver himself around not just the hydrant, but avoiding the water, pushing him off. T just making it really difficult overall. The aerials coming out from Kome, and immediately started off the match with a grab, knowing that Kome wanted to prioritize switching the arts right away.
That was a complete 180 of what we saw in all of the previous games. We know that T, all the other times, had immediately retreated to ledge, tried to set up his defenses. That time, he just goes for the aggressive option, but look at all this damage tacked on thanks to Monado Buster, and he gets the down air as well. Sour Spot sending him horizontally. Air slash not hitting the mark, but he's going to re-grab the ledge and scoop him up to get the second air slash.
What a play from Kome, already changing the tides here in this game too. T thinking that he was safe after avoiding that fair, but Kome with the up B above the ledge, catching him nonetheless with the smash art.
Suddenly, this is a completely different game to what we were seeing before. The lack of space and all these moves for Kome are just working out. Suddenly, you know, T's second stock is in danger until that forward smash, taking that stock criminally early because of Monado smash.
We saw he tried to switch the shield, but he was a little too late on that.
Big forward air coming up, and not going to be a DKO just yet. It was a sour spot.
Stuck off stage right here, Kome taking full advantage, although
that was genius!
That was the game changer right here, despite being down almost an entire stock. T able to change up the tides and taking out Kome's stock by setting him down below the stage.
That was such a next level play. The awareness from T to get that punish right there. And now Kome suddenly having that advantage, now playing on the back foot, but great air slash to immediately diffuse the pressure. Now only a 47% deficit. Very, very manageable.
Now running right through the fire hydrant and into that water, seeing him glide through using the speed art. The fall, the small fall, slow fall with Melon. Using the back here to go right through the fire hydrant. T still maintaining stage control right here. Double cherry. Spacing on that forward smash, catching the landing. Oh, but turn around and grab, predicting a roll in from Kome.
Now these aggressive forward airs coming out from Kome. He tried to predict the roll in.
Getting a little greedy right here, but perhaps thinking that he is in his head right now. He is stuck on the ledge here, and the smash art is on. He did catch his jump. He has to use the side B to get back.
Both players still alive, just about. Great back air forcing T off stage once again. And he gets a reversal with the air/2. Lovely Naz coming out from Kome.
Switching back to smash art. We're going to see a snail soft from T. No, but the up B managing to come back.
That trampoline being right by the ledge there was so crucial for T because it prevented Kome from dropping down and getting the air/edge guard that he wanted. Bell is out on the stage. He's going to run forward probably and throw it again. There it is, but he's still alive in that position.
Now having to forcefully switch to speed, sending the chair up. See T trying to get that backer. These empty hops coming from T. Not going to be able to time it right.
Lovely aggressive grab coming out from Kome. What's going to be the chase? He's going to go all the way off. Smash on now active. This is his time, and there it is. The down air through the stage. Kome getting one on the board once again versus T.
Now finally able to punish T for trying to stalling out that smash art. Getting the down air, of course, there's a limitation to how long you could hang out on that trampoline. There's no fun in games as you get hit by that down air. Really good stuff from Kome there.
3 bounces is all you have, and it was really smart because while he was on stage, he did have jump art for a lot of the time that T was off stage. As a result, he was able to maintain smash art for longer and then challenge T as he was trying to recover with the smash art. We saw a lot before that T was stalling out that art before, and now in that instance, that wasn't the case.
Not unable to, that downer going right through the ledge. Now even stalling himself out with the fire hydrant. He's gonna have to watch out because that gives Kome enough time to react to what he's trying to do there.
Game 3, Pac-Man versus Shulk, T versus Kome. And I feel like Kome not having counter-pick advantage is going to be a crucial factor in these upcoming games unless he takes this game here, just because I feel like the small size of Smashville was so crucial in allowing him to play at the range that he wanted. Now he has to deal with a lot more of the larger stages that come with our stages here for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, we do see that T really does like the stage 2. Of course, taking advantage of the platforms, but not only that, managing to retreat to the ledge. Not really able to get back right here with the reverse hit of the Nair. Not going to follow up with the up air. He is a buster, so that is going to be doing a good amount of damage.
This long range neutral once again. Good reaction to jump over the key right there.
Maybe too much off that Galaga. He does try to cross him up with the back air. Both these players just kind of jumping around each other right here. Does find that opportunity, and he does hold on to the apple. He has smash art on, and the down air reaching right past the stage.
And there's the air slash that he wanted in the previous game to take out that stock. Very lovely work from Kome. Again, he still has to watch out for that bell.
B reverse on the key, adding in the extra damage between the fire hydrant and the strawberry. Although a little greedy right there on the forward smash on the fire hydrant.
Lovely air slash out shield, but not quite safe even with the platform. Once again, the bell is here. What is he going to do with this time?
Flash shield trying to run up just like we did before, but not going to work this time. Kome holding shield all the way through.
Oh, he caught his jump right there. Good damage tackle thanks to Monado Buster. He is not alive after that back air though. Galaga, you saw him trying to go for the down air. The smash art is online. Has been trying to jump, and unfortunately that grab not landing. Kome with the empty hop into the tomahawk grab. Look at the damage coming out from Monado. Buster as well. That back air would have been it if he didn't have Buster activated probably. There it is, the second one enough. And only 7% on Kome in this game, in this stock so far.
Kome really turning up now, trying to figure out what he's basically done to T. Finding his window in, coming in with the Buster Sword, but the Nair out of shield from T, allowing him to get away. The patience, but jumping around that forward smash. Not going to go for a neutral get up. Had enough time to react to that.
Oh, air slash right there. Not sure if it would have got the KO at that percent, but still great position for Kome to be in so far.
Ooh, the dash back, but the switch to the Monado, allowing him to not get hit right there. Although that is Buster going to be racking up a good amount of percent.
Oh, that is painful getting hit by that Buster up air. One of the most damaging up airs in the game. And that deactivating the Monado Buster and getting that forward smash. A 2-stock finish coming out from Kome. Now, finally, he has the advantage in the set.
Yeah, T trying to keep him in place with that down air, but getting a little too greedy with the forward smash.
Greedy indeed.
Change up in pace right here between T and Kome.
T taking a sip of what looked to be some milk tea. Who knows? How fitting. Game 4. Back to Stadium.
And of course, Stadium, one of the strongest stages for T, not taking him because Kome, beating him at his own game here.
Going to Town and City instead. I think the only stage we haven't seen that's on this list so far in this top 8 is Lilac.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one so
That's
far. Yeah. Very true.
3, 2, 1, go!
Love the crowd counting down. All fired up, of course, here for T and Kome. See him already trying to follow up with the falling up air. Seeing that a lot from T, of course, the bread and butter that the Pac-Man does have.
26 off of that one down air thanks to Monado Buster.
Absolutely racking up that damage rather quickly, of course, with the Buster on, switching immediately to speed. Trying to predict a jump right there. So I'm trying to go for the up air. Unfortunately, both shield. Kome staying a lot more grounded right now. Oh, but the shield immediately switched to prevent any sort of follow-up from T out of that Val Paralyzer.
Very, very good. Also allowed him to stay alive to any potential upside, but pulls out the run in with a forward smash, and now a nice comfortable lead for T so far.
The Galaga follow-up, allowing to combo into the double up tilt and using the trampoline to get out of that situation and opt to go for the ledge, but getting hit by that sword. Of course, that's a lot of damage himself.
Gonna be a punish. Tries to catch the landing, still gets a little bit of a punish with the neutral air. Good patience coming up from Kome.
Waiting to see his arch charging up right in front of him too, but the side B allowing to hit Kome out of that ledge so that way he can get back safely.
Yeah, T being a lot more tricky with his recoveries. He's being a bit more aggressive with them in particular.
Yeah, going above the ledge too. Up B out of shield, not going to be enough.
This time going nice and low.
You saw what Kome was going to try to go for, at least with the down air. Recatching that bell on the platform. Not going to get much off of the parry, but now getting grabbed as he does try to go for the jab on shield.
Not going to be enough with that back air just yet to get the KO. And a trapping situation, but T doing such a good job avoiding everything here. Oh, what a chase with the double jump up air at the very top of the screen.
Caught him sweeping, but with the up smash, the shield are saving Kome once again. Definitely a game changer right there, as that was the only opportunity that T could have had to try to get. Oh, but the orange getting sniped on Kome. Of course, seeing that wonderful projectile play from T, utilizing the fire hydrant right there.
The apple chipping away at his shins and taking that shot again. Real comfortable lead for T, and it's only getting bigger and bigger as these combos start coming out.
With the down air, not going to follow up with the nair. Oh, unfortunately, grabs the wrong way. On the other side of the fire hydrant while he cycles through his projectiles. Kome finally landing that first fair, keeping T off stage. Tries to go for the downer.
Gets the down air.
Get it.
Doesn't get the spike, but he gets the stage spike still. Solid enough damage, but very tense situation for Kome. And again, each of these hits, particularly while Monado Buster is active, is stinging for Kome right now.
Tries to go for the hard read on the forward smash right there from the roll on ledge. Kome not giving it to him, goes for the neutral get up.
Love that. Instead, delaying the timing with the hydrant right there. So tricky is T with that recovery. Wow. That was not what I was expecting. I think he was anticipating T to come out and edge guard him proactively with something like a forward air or an air, back air, something along those lines. Wanted to answer that immediately with the air slash, but T just waited on that ledge.
Yeah, no need for him to overextend, of course, especially with the stock lead. Just waiting by the ledge and able to capitalize that misspacing with the forward smash. Absolutely going back and forth. These games being completely different than the last. That seems to be what's happening within this entirety of the top 8, honestly.
Yeah, so much craziness in these sets. Another game 5 in our top 3.
Counterpick, just determining whether they wanted to go back to Smashville.
Yeah, Smashville really worked out in Kome's favor. Despite that gimp that happened in that game 2, Kome really had a lot of control on that stage. And having the counterpick advantage here, really a boon for him. I'm wondering, I feel like T probably banned Smashville knowing how well he was able to play on that. No, he didn't. Smashville still on the table. Let's see how that is going to influence things here in this game 5.
Taking your time. Last game here to determine who's going on to grand finals.
Both these players just kind of collecting themselves. T, Oven Mitts, Pac-Man, Kome with the 7 shulk. Game 5 here. EVO Japan losers finals.
Same. Of course, the crowd chanting 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone's fired up for this final game. Here in losers finals, both these players going absolutely back and forth. Ready, Kome having the opportunity to switch to Buster Art. Gonna take care of the fire hydrant and keep T by the ledge. The Galaga out there so that way he can try to get back safely. And the trampoline allowing him to get out safely. Not gonna DI into that forward smash, knowing way better.
Right, instead of going for the hydrant once again, they instead tries to engage with T. Kome this time having the hydrant in hand, the Galaga in hand.
Air slash not landing out of shield. A little greedy right there as T does get the rising up air.
Doesn't get the empty jump grab. Wasn't expecting T to leave a punishable bottom right there. Another air slash. This shouldn't be the stock just yet though.
Still holding it on. He wasn't at high enough percent just yet. Ooh, tries to get
that trump. No big capitalization still. Closing this gap bit by bit is Kome. T with a nice substantial lead so far though.
Keeping center stage right here too. In the fire hydrant, but Kome coming in with a high recovery back onto the stage.
The angle of both that bell and the hydrant flying all over the place. Melon in hand.
Sneaking in that back air. Team trying to throw out the fire hydrant, not only stall himself out, but to contest him from trying to get back from underneath the ledge. Smash art is on. You see that air dodge and Kome with the patient back air.
Very nice from Kome. He was kind of occupying very close to the ledge throughout this entire game. This time chooses to back up, gives T a little bit of breathing room, and then punishes him for getting back on stage.
Trying to bait out that jump from Kome. Kome ended up dashing back and not going to roll into that.
Yeah, Kome throughout this entire set has been very diligent with not giving T those roll-ins that he so craves. And as a result, he hasn't been having much luck hitting those forward smash reads in those positions.
At the same time, it could also be a conditioning tool to see, forcibly make him think that he's safe and then finally catch him in the wrong moment when he's sleeping. But the apple hitting the fire hydrant and hitting Kome away. living at such a high percent nonetheless. Not much of a gap here. Gonna get stuffed up from trying to use his dash attack and the up B out of shield.
So much damage from each of these totem blows. Look at that, another 22 from that dash attack. Smash art is online. The deep Monado jump forward there, able to get the KO without conceding that stock. And now Kome, an entire stock up versus T.
Found the perfect opportunity using the jump art too. Not gonna be able to hit him off stage though. He's just switched to shield art so that way his knockback isn't increased, but the buster art now trying to rack up that damage on T. Ooh, no tech on the platform. He's gonna get followed by a back air though.
Excellent gameplay coming out from T right at the moment, keeping Kome pinned. Charging up to the bell once again. He's going to be looking for it very, very soon.
Jumping back to get that bell too. Giving up stage control, but at the cost of the bell that he really wanted.
A bit slow on that air slash reaction right there.
Ooh, that up smash narrowly missing though. Bart's online here. Getting him away as he does retreat back behind the fire hydrant. Oh, the stare down. Neutral at its finest, instilling fear just by standing in front of him.
That's crazy. Crazy gameplay coming out from both of them. Just the patience. Neither of them wants to commit. And Kome, T even cannot really afford to at this juncture. Lovely use of the second hit of air slash just to avoid that up smash. And now Kome is the one in control. T off stage at the ledge versus Monado smash Shulk. And the back air smash back air is enough for Kome to advance into grand finals. He gets his run back on T and he's able to put him down at 3rd place.
Able to adapt and come back in that game 5. Kome is now facing Shuton in grand finals.